It is the day to do some fuel. Getting that regulator out on this nice Sunday. So we're recording this again because I accidentally recorded in slow motion. So basically I'm going to put the regulator in, get all the fuel lines plumbed up, and I'm thinking about putting it like right here, just to have this extra space down there in the gap. I use this, put the battery in just so I make sure I have my clearances right. But just trying to get to make sure what kind of fittings, AN fittings are going to be put in, what angles, all that kind of good stuff. And I'm going to get right to drilling that in and then getting my spacing right. Okay, here's my regulator. I did have to do some little funny bending here, just enough to get it, you know, a little more steeper. That way I can get room down here, up here. I'll probably ride it up as high as I can, like maybe right here. Yeah, that way I could take a glance at it, see what's going on. Maybe not hit the hood. So okay, maybe I was wrong. Maybe ride it a little bit lower, like that. That way, yeah, it should be all right. I think I don't want to go any higher than this, basically. So I can go as low as here or here. And also, good to mention that the hole here is about, you see that, it's about 3/8 hole. So let's do that. Not be contacting the hood. So I'm gonna find some hardware and gonna bolt that right in. Alright, gave the hole a quick spray just so you could seal up all that metal, and so I'm gonna be rocking basic hardware here. See that? Okay. Clears the battery, leads out of the way, just enough to get away from these. Nice. And fittings. I forgot how much footage I got of this. I hope it's enough. So basically I'm just going to start running this back from the fuel tank, probably zip tie it down, and then once it's over there, run it up to the front, and then mark my places to cut. Alright, so check this out. So I was able to get the line to come up and over. From down here. So we get a light on it. Behind it. Through here, so up over this support through here. Oh god, this is terrible. Down here. Onwards. Just hoping you're able to see what's going on under here. Lines. I might actually use whatever this support is right here. Yeah, just have it rest on there. Zip tie it down. That'll work. I forgot to do it here, but this line will go up over the transmission support. Way up there, over the transmission support. Go onto the front, pretty much follow the incoming line. Come up just like that. I'm probably gonna have it probably follow through under here or on top, either way. Or oopsie, into coming from the regulator. My bad. Just like that. So I'm gonna tape this up and mark what I'm gonna cut. Okay, so first things first, gonna go ahead and just carefully remove the tape here. Trying to remember how I got it on there. Okay, that was weird. God damn it. Caused as much fraying. Still fraying on there. Okay. So get this on there. Just start twisting. There you go, until it bottoms out. There you go. I don't know if you see that. Right in there, you can see the hoses. It's bottomed out there. Now all you gotta do is fasten on this piece, and you get yourself your hose. So right here, went ahead and you got 2 other lines. I'm gonna do pretty much the same thing as I did to this. Get to it. Got the AN fittings in, plumbed them. Generally speaking, I just have them hand tight just on there to see how everything lines up. So right now, while everything's sort of mocked up, this is what I was talking about earlier at some point in one of my videos. So I have a filter that comes with an AN adapter. These are quite interesting. I think I got this from Speedway Motors. This is a very unique filter setup. This one's a 10 micron, and like you have a barb to AN. So that's what I'm seeing if this works. I don't see why it wouldn't. So as of now, I am cutting out rubber hose pieces, just going 3/8, 6 and 6 the whole way. Using these going for the little clamps, the spring clamps. Not too sure which one's better versus the other ones, but I'm gonna go with these because I do like them sometimes. So let's go put those in. Okay, so currently I have a barb, a triple barb on there, and it's actually really tight. This one, still see a single barb, so I might switch that to a single barb one for maintenance purposes. It's actually a slightly larger spring clamp because I couldn't get the 14mm over that little hump there, so this should work perfectly. Alright, so next I'm going to I guess tighten up all these other fittings from here to the carburetor, and then make sure I reroute the return line. guys. We're getting pretty close to getting this thing running again. It's not like there's anything wrong with it. It's just getting it back together. So today I'm going to go ahead and put on the wheels, lower it back down, and then jack it back up again so I can get directly under from the center and finish putting on the down pipes. So far so good. It looks like it's going to fit. We'll see about this side. It's looking pretty tight down there, so we'll figure that out. Line them up and then torque them down. Alright, so here I am gonna, next after putting the wheels on, my downpipes on. So last time I was experimenting putting on one of them. So basically the kit comes with your downpipes, a little tree flange that moves around. And you got this little fitting here, almost like a funnel. You got a narrow and a wide side and a donut shaped gasket. So from my understanding, you like slip the donut on the thicker end, and then the narrow end slips right on there like that. Bolt it up against the flan and sandwich it all together. Well, that's what I've been doing, so it's been working out pretty good. I'm pretty sure this one's going to be quite a struggle trying to do this by myself, so I'm probably not going to record this. You'll probably see the finished product after I'm done with it, so stay tuned. So before putting this on, I'm going to go ahead and put on the clamp-on bung. Basically this type of thing, got it off Amazon. Clamps on using Allen head screws, nuts, stuff like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and probably do it at some angle, something like this, at the straight. Just make sure to be just far enough from it all. So I might do it like right here. I checked, there's plenty of spacing. So there is contact with the shifter linkages like around here. So I might beat this down and then make it work. So. It's getting close, guys. It's getting awfully close. Getting there to getting done. I basically retightened the suspension at this point. Downpipes are in. You can see it. There they are. If it wasn't obvious, one's hanging a little lower than the other. Mainly because the shift linkages. Let's see if you can see it. Yeah, right. Where's my finger? Right there. Some shift linkages for the three on the tree. So if in the future I do convert it to a 4 on the floor, I can adjust that exhaust a little higher where it doesn't contact it. But in the meantime, while this thing is up, I stuck cotter pins in the little castle nuts throughout the suspension, checked it, tightened it up. It's not adjusted. I don't know if it's The alignment's probably off for sure. But I went ahead and did that. And I'm gonna go ahead and change the oil. Change the oil, get the oil out, and I'm gonna drop the car. Either put new fluids in. Thinking about doing that probably at the end. I might as well just fill it up with new oil. Get those 9/16. See if I can break the bolt. Oh. What? Oh, that's not good. What? Okay. Bit of a mess. Let me catch that mess and let me clean up the rest. Oh God. What? Now the oil itself doesn't look too bad. I'm gonna torque it back up. I'm gonna change the filter. It's an element style filter. Yeah, there it is. Element style filter. I'm gonna pop that out once I let this finish draining. So I can prepare for another possible mess. So the drain plug here, I went ahead and replaced a little washer for the drain plug here. Originally had like this bigger one with this weird rubber piece on the inside, so getting like an M12 kit right here that has miscellaneous different types of washers. Found the perfect one. I think this one's made out of aluminum, so popping that one right back in. Let's try it out. More or less 20 foot-pounds. Beautiful. Okay, so the filter itself uses a 3/4. Okay, it's almost inevitable we're gonna make a mess, so there we go. And then if I pour it out, here we go. Yep. I don't know if you see me pouring it out. Yep. There it is. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Canister style, so you got a long bolt, long filter here. Put this on the strainer. There you go. Do the thing. Put that out. But in the meantime, let's check this out. It's a replacement mixed filter. Awfully familiar, and it comes with an O-ring. So this is probably on the top, so let me go find that. So while it's dripping, let's take a look at what we got here. I wonder if you can see that. There we go. Maybe there's an O-ring in here to fish out. Yeah, there it is. There it is. There you go. This is very important to get out so you don't stack O-rings. Unless this, oh no. Did he? I can't tell if this is solid or this is a piece of rubber. Oh no, he did not. He did. You see what I'm seeing? Seriously, I just took this out and I'm already seeing another one. Oh, this last guy. He double stacked freaking O-rings. freaking... No wonder this thing was greasy. This stupid ass fucking... Oh my god. Well, I'm glad I figured that out. Oh man, I got no words. This last guy, it's always good to check your stuff. Just do a good go over whenever you buy a new car or a car from someone else. Can't always trust that they knew what they were doing. At least this time I know I'm doing it right, so keep an eye out. Went ahead and cleaned out as much as I could in there. So you just stick that on there. I'm going to lube up the O-ring and I might go ahead and pre-fill it. So it just goes in there like that. And just screw it on up. So I'm using here some VR1 by Valvoline. Just read what I could find online, and when it comes to classic cars, 20W50 would do alright. So this one's got the zinc stuff in there. So I'm going to go ahead and pre-fill this for just a little bit. Let's do that. So the filter itself pretty much takes a quart, it seems. Very nice. Not going to be done this time. Options are funnel. So it seems that the oil filter itself could hold just almost about a quart. And so I'm going to go ahead and fill the rest 4 quarts if I'm looking at this right. See, that does make me wonder sometimes. This guy has been double stacking O-rings. Makes you kind of wonder what kind of oil he's been running through this car. You know, it's probably not the worst thing if he's running full synthetic, but I hope my cams are okay. Okay, so there's one thing I didn't put into account when I was putting in the downpipe. Let's see what happens. I think we'll have a problem. Yep, going all the way right, going all the way left. Yep, there. That is a problem. Let's see. Yeah, that is definitely a problem. Shoot. So after a few days of tussling with the exhaust, turns out I think if my research was done correctly, I've been asking a few shops around, probably having twin ram motors that go straight down is not what this thing should be. I think the driver's side needs to be an angled exhaust. Because otherwise, there's no way I'd be clearing the steering arm. So, I'm gonna meet someone outside of town that has one available, so I can get this thing done ASAP. I'm not too sure if it'll work with the downpipe here. There's a bit of an angle to it. Like, if I had this straight, this does coming back a little like that, so this may or may not work, but I'll figure it out. Because when I do find a full-on exhaust kit for the whole car. I think it will require an angled manifold on this side, and I'm gonna find an alternate way to mount the alternator. That's no big deal.